Thoughts about getting ready for Notre Dame?
I'm looking forward to the challenge. I think it's a really good program, fun atmosphere to play. I think it's a tough place to play from the things that I've heard. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to showcase what we can do.
They've got a pretty good front seven and experience and talented guys. What have you seen from them?
Yeah, I would say just that. They're talented, they're big, they're physical, and they're experienced. So they're really good up front. It's nothing that we haven't seen there that we can't handle. So I like our chances if we come out and we play hard and execute. So I think we have a good chance.
Going against a big team, tempo is going to be a factor if you're able to get some things rolling, probably.
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest thing doing the up tempo is once we start to get a few first downs and things start to trickle, and all of a sudden those guys aren't rushing it as hard and as fast as they were to start the drive. So that'll be big.
What's at stake for the program? You guys didn't quite get it done against Wisconsin, but played reasonably well. What's at stake this Saturday, do you think?
Well, look, we have a really good opportunity to go and make some national attention, make some noise on the national stage. But, even if we go in and we have a really good showing, I think, it's really good for our program. So we put ourselves in a good situation to make ourselves known and as a competitor. And we'll do that. We did that at Wisconsin, and I feel like we can compete with anybody in the country.
Talk about some of the things that stand on their defense in the secondary. What they do well?
On the outsides, they're fast and they're athletic. I wouldn't say they're necessarily extremely physical outside, but they'll run, they'll bump and run, and they can run, and they're athletic. So I think that's one of the advantages that they have in the secondary, and they're fast and they recover well.
Was the Idaho State game kind of a preparatory game that it helped spring you guys into that competition?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of hard. I think a lot of us were out in the first half, so there was that. But we were able to establish depth as well, and so we kind of know where we all stand. And if guys go down, who's going to be next in line? So I think the Idaho State game was more of to establish depth and see where we're at.
Can you talk about Notre Dame more schematically, just what type of coverages they run and what you're likely to see?
Yeah, primarily what we've seen so far is cover 4 quarters defense from their corners and DBs, and so that's what we've seen on third downs. They like to bring in a nickel guy and run a lot of man free, and they'll bring 5, maybe 6, try to get pressure on the quarterback. So that's what we've seen on film. Again, look, teams play us differently because of the up tempo, because of the nature of our offense with the quarterback run as well. So, they could show that on film and do something entirely different.
How good's their front seven?
Front seven's really good, and I think it's comparable to some of the best teams that we've played so far. So it'll be a challenge for us, but a good opportunity as well.
Any more pressure on you than normal going into Notre Dame on your shoulders?
I don't feel any additional pressure on my shoulders, no.
You've played in just about every type of weather. It's supposed to be blustery this week. Do you care?
I mean, I'd prefer it to be nice weather, but it is what it is. If it's snowing and raining, then we'll make do. So I prefer it to be nice, but you don't always get that.
Adam Hine played really well against Idaho State. Has he got any more reps in this week in preparation for Notre Dame?
Yeah, he has. He's been a big special team guy. He's still there, but he's Jamal gets fatigued or whatever, he'll be the first to come in.
Growing up, what was your attitude towards Notre Dame? Some people hate them, some people love them. Do you have any feelings at all one way or another?
I didn't really follow Notre Dame religiously at all. I think I was obviously aware of Notre Dame and their university and everything, but I didn't dislike them. I wasn't a huge fan by any means, but no preference either way.
You guys have played a lot of road games this year. What do you feel are the biggest things you've learned as a team that will help you going into a big stadium and game this weekend?
It's just the experience. I mean, it's going to be nothing new for us. As you said, we've been on the road before, and we've been in hostile environments, and we played really good teams on the road. So we've been there. Now we just need to learn how to go in and execute at a high level and get a win against a really good quality team. And hopefully we can put all those things together and get a win there.